Get ready.
Let's go.
Sega!
Sega!
Heyo, everybody! I'm Nick.
Wait a minute. Sega and Capcom.
We only got this via the Sega Channel back in the day, at least for the American territory.
Gotcha. That's interesting.
But yeah, we're going to be going through the Wily Wars, just to take a small break from Halo.
Halo.
And,
Oh, Halo there.
and you've never seen this version of Mega Man before, have you?
I have not.
So this will be a whole new experience. The games do play similarly, though. Not quite as solid as the original NES versions, but they're still alright. Plus, it's a obscure version of Mega Man. Which, oddly enough, is something I can't say about Mega Man's 4, 5, and 6. At least 7 has some slight changes with the GameCube version, but it's slightly worse. You don't get the walking away from Wily's burning castle.
Satisfaction.
Mm-hmm.
Satisfaction.
Anyway, so I guess before I'm gonna go over a little bit of quick history with the ROMs that are currently out there for this game. It's that if you want the full speed version of the game, 60 hertz, there was only the Japanese version that you could play, but the game is obviously titled differently. It's called Rockman Mega World.
Rockman Mega World.
And
That's
then
a name.
the European version is called this, but since it plays at 50 hertz, the gameplay and music are slower.
Oh, neat. Oh.
Oh yeah, there's save files, by the way,
That's neat.
for each game. So, how about I just get started?
Let's get it started, ha!
And yes, by the way, I did base the dabbing thumbnail off the original Mega Man art here.
Oh, yeah.
Because we didn't actually get this art for... Also, why is it playing... I find it odd that it's playing the Mega Man 3 title music for Mega Man 1.
Don't worry about that.
It's still there for Mega Man 3. But there's that. Anyway, what boss did you usually like picking first for Mega Man 1?
Not Elect Man, that's for sure. Cutman and Gutsman are fairly easy as first bosses.
I'm gonna tell you I'm starting with Bomb Man.
Alright.
Because this way
Why- 80,000 points.
it's the only Mega Man game with a score function.
Weirdly enough.
And yeah, I actually like Mega Man's sprite in this game. He actually looks slightly taller, and I actually think they actually fleshed out the colors nicely. I'm not picking that scoreball up if you couldn't have guessed.
Yeah, I can see.
But anyway,
Why?
by starting with Bomb Man, we don't have to loop back to Elect Man to collect Magnet Beam.
That's fair.
And
Yeah.
I'm fairly...
For them speedrunner strats.
Well, this is just how I've always done this one part, and I'm gonna just let you fire, or I'm probably gonna pick that health up anyway. Yeah, I'll be okay. And this is also the only game where the health and energy pickups look different. So that's fun. And they actually kept the correct sprites. Ow. For some reason, I'm used to those energy pellets doing 2 damage instead of just 1. You know what I mean?
I do know.
And you gotta love your Joes.
Lemons! Shoot all the lemons. Joe, just take those lemons.
In the face, please. Up. Now he's firing on me. If you could just, keep... I could have just jumped over him and he'd jump after... Oh, whoa. I need to pay attention. Because these guys going... Oh, there's first
Nope.
death.
Rip. Can we get enough in chat, boys?
Unfortunately, I did not hit a checkpoint, so that's unfortunate. Normally, I don't screw up that badly, but, let's play curse. I'll make the guy respawn, I guess. I usually don't have too many problems with Bomb Man. His pattern's pretty easy.
I have not played a lot of 1, so I cannot say I know any of their patterns.
I've played a fair bit of it. Specifically, thanks to the good old GameCube collection, which I don't know why they made the giant A button shoot.
Is that what that is in the first one? Like the A button shoot, or not the first, but the GameCube?
Yeah, A is
Collection?
shoot, B is jump.
Weird.
They reversed it back for the X collection, thankfully.
That is good.
Oh, I guess if there's one thing for... Actually, I was wrong about the Mega... Well, this actually applies to all of them. But are you aware of the Mega Man Complete Works versions? Oh, what the hell?
The Complete Works versions?
They're Japan only.
Oh, then no, I'm not.
But are you aware of the arranged music that was in the arcade games that were on the GameCube disc?
No. Oh, wait, yes.
The Power
yes.
Battle ones.
Yes, I'm sorry. I forgot that they were arcade games.
Yeah. The arranged music that's in those, if I remember correctly, those all came from those Complete Works versions, which we did not get in the GameCube version. We got the UI changes, but not the music changes.
Those were fun games. Those little arcade ones.
Mm-hmm. It's too bad they don't really have any other kind of availability in the US.
Nope.
Because otherwise you just have to find a freaking machine, and I've already taken a bit of damage, so I don't care. If I just die against Bomb Man, I die against Bomb Man. You know what I mean?
You dig?
Can you just shoot? I just want to get by you and take as little damage as possible. Iframes! You gotta love him. He's like, no, you're coming with me. Don't you just love when Mega Man 1 actually has, like, one last bit of obstacle before you actually get into the boss shutter?
Yeah, I don't like that, as a matter of fact. I always hated that.
Yeah, it's kind of bullshit. However, this should be the last one of them. I'm gonna be patient. I'll let them pass one more time. Especially when they do shit like that. Alright, now we're actually at the boss. Let's see how bad I fuck it up. And I forgot, it's like, in Mega Man 1, the values for, like, doing damage to bosses is ridiculous. Like, nothing's ever come this close to being this funky. Also, oh my god, I just did no damage on the boss.
Nice.
Yeah, Bomb Man's pretty easy. But now, are you ready for probably my least favorite of the Mega Man 1 stages? If you remember boss weaknesses.
Yes. Guts, man.
I've got the guts! I really wish there was a powered up, like, 2 through 6. Or at least 2 and 3. Hello, Mets. We'll be seeing more of you through the series. Oh, God. I hate these lifts so much. Well, for one, you have to wait for them.
Yep. And then the timing on them so bad.
Specifically with these drops. You know, fuck it! Like that. Because they have no collision on that one little part. It's stupid. Now, if I could get super lucky and have these drop an extra life, that would be great. But they're more than likely just going to give me score balls. Fun.
Because that's what you want, a perfect score, right?
I just have to watch that one. Whoa, how did I... Oh god, these things. Don't you just love it when they're just constantly trying to harass you? At least they give you that, I guess. Smash, please. Good enough. Yeah, the mashing speed for lemons is not quite as fast.
Not as good.
I would have cringed if I had jumped into the spikes. Oh, why thank you. Hug it!
Oh,
never mind.
and of course there were a million enemies there to greet you. Hey, get the life. Nice.
And the energy. And we hit the checkpoint. With this fatso, that... yeah, that's not fun.
No, he's a fucking bullet sponge.
Yeah, and I don't have Thunder Beam yet, so... yeah,
Oh,
no.
You can't cheese all the
Or,
cheese.
you know, the Ice Slasher to freeze him in place. Which we'll probably only see that once we get to Wily's place, because Fireman doesn't have any of those guys. So, I'm just gonna check my... yeah. I'm not gonna waste any Hyper Bombs real quick.
Nope.
I'm just... I don't know if you've done this as well, but just take the die.
Oh, yeah. Done that where you walk into a boss with not as much health.
Yeah, not full, I should say.
Yeah.
Also, you're too close for comfort. Stop that.
You're too close.
Pretty much. Yeah, I'm taking that intentional death.
We're taking the L, boys.
Besides, we have full Hyper Bomb now. And please don't. For some reason, I was like, why would there be a med on the ceiling? We don't see that till, like, Mega Man 10. And even then, they shoot, like, oil or something that make you slippery. Alright. Ready for some Bomberman action?
It's Bomberman.
That's gonna be like 3 hits and he's dead. I don't care that I took a hit. He's dead now.
You are dead. Not a big surprise.
Gotta love your hyper bombs. Really, just gotta love your boss weaknesses. Now we do Cut Man. And we just blew his ass full of bombs. Dunna. And now Cutman's here to take his cut.
Cutman's here to take his cut.
Hey, Mega Man, you're a little low on air.
And you're full of
yeah, I'm totally gonna beep that out just for
fucking-
just.
That's the best like YouTube poop I've ever seen. Still.
Oh, I love it. Oh, I love it. Just gotta love that age of YouTube where everything was basically a shit post.
Yup.
But yeah, since Electman's weakness is Cutman's, and since we have Gutsman's weapon now, we don't have to double back for Elect Beam.
Rock beats scissors. Who'd have thought?
Like, technically you could do Gutsman's level first, but I kind of don't recommend it without Hyper Bomb. Like, technically you could do any of these stages without the... Oh, I wanted the extra health, but... well, I bungled that one!
Bunga bunga?
I mean, we'll just take the... We'll take the 27 health instead of 28. Or 26. Because that's just how many units of health Mega Man... Oh, let's just do this instead. Because we can actually shoot through the walls in the old games. Unlike the other... Well, X5 and onward. Which is weird. Also, we get animated backgrounds.
Wait, weren't there other Mega Man classic games where you couldn't shoot through the walls? Like,
It was starting with X5 where you couldn't.
Oh. Alright, that's interesting.
At least they keep it through all of the...
So Mega Man 7 you could?
Yeah, you can shoot through the walls in... Oh,
Oh.
I haven't played X7, so I can't say.
No, I
But-
meant to say just regular 7, I'm sorry.
Oh,
I'm
Mega Man
sorry.
7, yeah. All the classic ones, I don't remember 11. I've only ever played that one demo.
10, well, I know Mega Man 9 and 10 don't let you.
I actually just played them recently, and I could bust her through the walls.
But I thought that was a thing, like because with bass, or bass, however you...
It's
how-
base.
I know, but bass is really funny.
Oh, yeah, it's totally funny, and we're gonna riff on that totally when we get to 8.
Yeah.
And by the way, I have that Saturn emulator working just fine.
Perfect. So, but... Yes. Bass.
He's just gonna be Bass. We know
I
it's
know.
base.
I mean, if they say
This
his
is
name
for
like
the
that, it's
viewers,
fair,
just to be like, who the fuck is Bass?
Yeah, of course. I'm sure people know who Bass. Bass and Eggman is.
Thanks, Mega Man 8.
Yep. Great voice acting.
Oh, we'll riff on it more when we get there.
I thought that in Mega Man 10, like, the perk of playing as base was that he could shoot through walls.
He has multi-directional aiming. I don't think he can shoot through walls, though. I have to check again.
Maybe that was it. Maybe it's that he couldn't do that.
Yeah, but he can shoot in multiple directions.
Alright. Makes sense.
Yeah, these guys take like 5 hits. You know what? I'm just gonna ignore these guys. You don't have to kill everything. You can have your pacifist runs in Mega Man, except for, you know, the bosses, but that's just a case of the game itself. Okay, I can ignore you. That's good. Never liked those guys. Yeah, I positioned myself up. Nah, never mind. Thankfully, the bullets are so weak. It's like Mega Man has health. Unlike most 8-bit characters, he can actually take the hit. Oh, I thought I could take that. Thankfully, Cutman is one of those bosses you kind of have to get used to using your Buster on, because later on in Wily's Fortress, there are no blocks to throw at him.
Nope. Yeah, that I didn't like about some of the powers in this game. Like, they were so situational that, like, Gutsman, you need the rocks.
Yeah. I feel like Gutsman, though, is like, and maybe the Ice Slasher are the only ones that really applies to. Because well, actually Hyper Bomb as well. Because the other ones, like the Rolling Cutter, especially the Thunder Beam and the Firestorm, are actually pretty solid.
Yeah, they are.
And if anything else, I do kind of just generally like the rock, paper, scissors thing that 1 does. Whereas 2's kind of balance just kind of goes all over the place. Do we really have to say anything about Metal Blade?
So broken.
Which, by the way, we're not going to be starting with Metal Man first when we get to 2.
I always started with Flash Man. I went to Quick Man.
I went Quick Man first. I
Oh
had
my
the
God,
balls.
Masochist.
I memorized that laser trap.
Well, I didn't.
Yeah, but really after, like, Metal Man, it's like, I think I go to Woodman, then Airman, then Crash Man. At some point, it's like, I do, like, what the fuck was his name? The lighter dude. I did, like, his last because I hate Yoku blocks.
Flash? Oh! Got it. I thought you meant lighter as in, like, a lighter color. You mean that he is a lighter. It's Heat Man.
Yeah, Heat Man. And also, I was not anticipating those arcs, so I just friggin' missed every one of those shots. However, I have more room to navigate with Cutman now. So that's
Nice.
kind of the, and this is generally what I do to cheese the fight, as you can see. Get that fondue, or whatever kind of Swiss. Oh, nope, he didn't quite do what I anticipated him to do. You think I'm a little low on air this time, huh? You think I'm a little low on air this time, huh?
I think he's a little low on health.
Bonk. There we go. But yeah, I'm oddly more familiar with 1 than, like, most of the rest of the series. Just because of how odd it is. And by the way, we're just going to make our first cut here.
Oh, yeah, no worries. 2 bosses down. We got this.
We have 3 bosses, actually. And we're going to tackle the next 3 next time.
You know, I looked at just the top half of the screen for whatever reason.
Anywho, on today's episode of Wily Wars for Mega Man 1, half the bosses are down already. Ain't that fun?
Yeah. I'd say that's half the game, but I know how bullshit the Wily stages are.
The first one's more bullshit than anything.
Yeah. It's still bullshit.
And then we're just going to tackle, you know, the rest of the bosses. Starting with this one. So with that, I'm Nick.
I'm Sean.
And see you guys next time.